what just happened with the camera then. I had it all set up for about a week. But welcome to the live stream. Looking forward to this one. Still trying to sort the camera out. Yeah, that's it. All done now. Yeah, been looking forward to this one. Obviously, this is the first game this season. We want to start off with a victory in a competition that, to be fair, I believe the last 8 games we've lost. So if we can get something done today, I'll be happy. But as I said in the last video, I'm not too bothered. I'm just, it'd be nice to pursue in this for once. As a Villa fan, we're not, we should be going for this one, but recent years we haven't really done much. I mean, last season we lost to bloody Stevenage. It just shows you everything. But yeah, we're just from what I've seen, that obviously the team sheet, I can't name everyone off the top of my head. We should really be getting the job done today, but it's against Middlesbrough, a team that I highly rate. To be fair, now they've got Azaz, they should really be going for promotion. I'm not saying like automatics, obviously the playoffs, because I think he is definitely have like, Leicester's definitely going to come back up, but he's have like Leeds and Southampton, Ipswich and all that. But yeah, looking forward to this one. Got my McDonald's with, okay. Got this thing as well for the live, if everyone can see it. So I guess the room is building up a bit right now. Yeah, they're just showing like the highlights and everything. I thought if I'm going to do a live stream, it had to be the FA Cup. It's not just the reason, obviously it's on normal TV anyway. Just talking about Leon Bailey right now. Definitely should sign a new contract in my opinion. Still say he's definitely one of the most unique players I've ever seen play football. But, he's getting the assists, he's getting the goals. Just sign him on. And if they're saying he's going to be the highest paid player at Villa, which is I just cannot believe. But if that's what it takes to have him, we'll just do that then. Like, you know what I mean? I ain't really got a problem. At the end of the day, he's doing what he's had to do. He's doing his job, and you can't really blame him. But yeah, the game is starting in around 5 minutes. Middlesbrough. I've got nothing against Middlesbrough. If I'm being completely honest, I would like to see him in the Premier League. And I think, they had another weird start in the Championship. I don't know what it is with them. Like last season, I think they lost like the first 5 games or so. And now they've got a Finazaz from us, which, I've seen a lot of channels online, like even Up the Villa podcast, Luke talking about him. And, he brought up a good point. Like, if Emery's not playing him, he's just not good enough for us. I can understand that. But I would have absolutely loved to watch him. I think when me and Ben went to the pre-season game against Warsaw, which was like a dross 1-1, I think he played in that one, and I thought it was actually really good. Gotta say though, what a stadium. I'll say again, I would not be surprised if we were to lose this one, but I'm optimistic. I think we can. But we got to remember the opposition. I mean, Newcastle against Sunderland today. That's a different matter if you ask me, because it's a derby, and it. But with this, it's just like, I don't know. I'm glad that we're playing some of the fringe players like Dendonka, Longley is sort of like a fringe player right now, but I'm not sure if he's going or staying still. Cash as well. There's mixed opinions about Cash right now. Is he a Villa player? Does he fit the system? In my opinion, I'm a bit torn because seeing him play recently, you could definitely see like he could be turning into like a weak link right now. But I don't want to say that because I like him. But I don't know. I'll definitely say though he's going forward. He's way better than defending. Well, as of right now, I mean, the league's getting hard enough as it is. All the players have come out, shaking hands. Michael Carrick, good manager. Aaron Danks is there. Highly rated by Middlesbrough already. So they're playing a 4-2-3-1. Or as I say. I'm not being mean. The only sort of players I know which is actually on the bench is Crooks. Rodgers as well. Greenwood. Yeah, there's a few maybe. There's obviously Duran starting as well. I forgot to mention Ramsey. I think Ramsey's due for a good game today. Irok Boonan's on the bench. There hasn't really been much noise about Irok Boonan at the moment. I mean, I'd like to loan him out. I think we should be loaning him out. Don't sell him though, fucking hell. Don't sell another one. Is Emery shaking Carrick's hand? Got a lot of respect for each other, as seen in their post-match interviews. Alex Moreno's another one who's due a good game today. Sorry if the camera's shaking a bit. Right. I'm actually watching this on my Xbox, by the way. That's what's just made it even easier to watch the game today live. I don't remember the last time we did a live stream. I think the last time we watched a game live was Man United about 2 seasons ago. It's something like that. Obviously Ben came around. I think we lost to a dodgy penalty. It was something like that. I think we. You see, I don't know. I'm trying to remember now. But yeah, I think that stream did quite well. It's actually weird going into this third round, not going against Man United for once. Just showing John Duran right now. Looks like he wants to go to Milan. If he wants to go, then can't stop him. I mean, we only want players who actually want to be here. And it looks like we are looking at a striker, but the game is well on the way now. Can Villa go for an early goal? Who bloody knows? Obviously, we're going to give my actual... I just don't... One of the reasons we do this channel, we just don't like to bullshit. We'll just say how it is. And, even though I like a lot of our players, You still just got to say if they're having a shit day or not. But yeah, this is probably I think this is our last game before going back to the Premier League. 'Cause obviously, the UEFA Conference League doesn't start for a while. I think it's next month actually. Um, so yeah, next game against Everton. Which, to be fair, the first time going against Everton since we've been promoted, I'm a bit fucking nervous because of how many injuries we've got, how many suspensions. Like Kamara's back, I think. Anyway, Cons is out. Not sure about Martinez if he's received too many yellows. Dina's out. Tielemans out. Torres, I'm not 100% sure about him right now because Emery's basically he came on against Burnley last game because Clement Longley was a bit unwell. So I don't really know what he said, but it was something like that. But Torres came on and he felt his leg was soon, so I'm not 100% sure. But we are in the box right now. Ramsey's trying to get a foot into the game, which is nice to see early on. And you have to point out as well, I believe in 3 days' time, Middlesbrough against Chelsea in the Carabao Cup, which is, good luck to them. Hopefully they can win that to get to Wembley. I think it is the final after that. So I'm not 100% sure how it works, as we don't really progress in these cups anymore. But, I hope they get through, because it would be nice to see a championship side in it, competing. Got to say that Den Donker's got a very specific way of carrying the ball. Like, it's the way he moves himself. It's just, I don't know. Every time you see him on the ball, you can definitely tell he's using his height and his physique, which it's like what John McGinn does with his arse. To be fair. How's that come now? What? How's that come now? That's whatever. I'm actually thankful VAR is not in this game. That's the best thing about today. You can actually do like 50-50s and everything. You don't have to worry about potential red cards, VAR and all that shit. John McGinn has received the ball back in their box, but is soon to get it again. And we have just won a foul. Duran has just got the foul, but at the end, he's too far. Like, everyone online is saying it. It's true. He's got a temper. And to be fair, I like it. Yeah, that is a nice stadium, to be fair. So we've just gone past 5 minutes in this game. Not a lot has happened, to be fair. Chances from both sides, to be fair, but that final third is just nearly there. It's a bit of a strange start, to be fair. It's definitely one of them where we're just setting ourselves in, and I'm sure we'll grow into this soon, to be fair. But you know, Martinez has had to come outside of the sticks a few times. But Ramsey's received the ball. He's carrying the ball straight at Duran. Oh, that could have easily deflected into the box then from the keeper. But it's a good start from Duran. Not sure if this is his first start. But obviously in the FA Cup this season is his first start. But if this is his first start for a while now, because of he will start some of the games in the Conference League, but it's nice that he's started today. Cash, Moreno, some of them have had to start because we've got too many injuries. We've got another corner, but yeah, we've got too many injuries at the moment. It's pissing me off. I would like to know though if this is their sort of starting lineup, like this is their actual starting 11. Because you'd expect them to be benching a lot of the players, or just resting them for that Chelsea game, because it is a big game. It's a game that can 100% win. I'm not sure if it's home or away. I don't think it really matters if it is home or away. Chelsea's season has been absolutely shite. But Moreno has just dipped it in to the box and no one was there to receive it, which is really annoying. But I'll say again, it is very nice to see a game without VAR. And everyone's been saying it on Twitter. Everyone's been saying about every game today. Michael Carrick has a 53.13 win rate as Middlesbrough head coach. Trying to get my bloody words out. That's great, that is. I know he's only managing the Championship, but that's a really good stat. I've been online today. I don't know if it's bullshit or not, but it looks like Birmingham City have appointed Tony Mowbray as manager. I just wanted to get my thoughts on it, because it's not like I'm going to do a bloody video on it on the channel. We're a Villa channel, but I think he's a highly rated manager, and I think he's too good for him. And they're very, very lucky if he is to go to Birmingham, which, I don't think anything's confirmed or anything. I haven't really seen much. It's just a lot of the fans are talking as if he's actually signed on. But I think that is an amazing appointment. Could have easily gone back for Eustace, but if you're Eustace, you're thinking, fuck that, I ain't going back there, the way he was treated. And I shouldn't really be talking like this, because I'm a Villa fan, but watching Rooney there was funny, but at a point I was just like, I would like to see Birmingham in the Premier League, just so we can have them derby days, because going against Wolves and that, it's nothing compared to Birmingham. I know it will take a lot of seasons for him to come up, but having these new owners in him and everything will only boost confidence. I mean, the confidence is absolutely just blew out the window right now, but if they were to get Mowbray in, I think that would be a class appointment. And, it's a bit of a strange time to be looking for a manager when you're in a January transfer window as well. I mean, is he going to bring anyone on? I don't fucking know, but all the best to him if he does go there. It's just a very strange club, Blues. Like, getting rid of Eustace at that time was so bloody strange. You go for someone who's got like a 25-27% win rate. Rooney was great at Derby, but he had to be because it was one of them that could not have gone down. They still went down, and they're still in like League One right now. And they've been down there for like 2 bloody seasons. So. Bit bloody wonky then. But yeah, 12 minutes into the game. Not a lot's bloody happened to be fair. Obviously today Newcastle beating Sunderland 3-0, which I think everyone sort of knew. But we just all wanted Sunderland to win because that would have been amazing. I think it's like 9 games, 9 derbies in a row. Sunderland have basically pretty much been on top, but you're going against a team who have been in the Champions League this season, so I don't know. It pisses me off, but at the end of the day, looks like we're in. So we're gonna get to could have fucking deflection in, but at the end of the day, I think Michael Beale at Sunderland as a manager was a great appointment. And I know a lot of people are saying how crap it was, that he's a bit of a bullshitter and all that. I think differently. I mean, yeah, we only knew him for like 4 months at Villa, but there's a reason the clubs were after him. Like, he was at Villa, left to go to QPR, pretty much got on top of the table after like 8 games in charge or so. Something like that. He wasn't there for long. And then, nice bit of skill from Duran there, I've got to say. Yeah, and then linked with Wolves. Offside. Yeah, he was linked with Wolves, didn't go to Wolves, went to Rangers, which I thought was the wrong decision, even though obviously he knows everyone at Rangers and all that crap. But yeah, I think he just should have stayed at QPR, because I do believe he would have probably got into the playoffs, which is crazy. Seeing where QPR is right now, but I think he's lucky to be at Sunderland, and I think Sunderland are lucky to have him, to be fair. I mean, he'll get signs in. He's already looking at, I think he's looking at Lamar Bogart, one of our youth players, which I'd love that, to be fair. I mean, it'd be nice to get him on loan in the Championship. I know he has been in League One with, I want to say Bristol Rovers, it's similar like that, but yeah. Gotta say, Middlesbrough, mate, they're giving their all out to us right now. They've already come out of their box, admittedly, because we have been like pushing them a lot. But if this is their sort of B team, because I don't think it is their full B team. Fair play to them. They are in the box right now. Matty Cash with a really, really dangerous challenge in, I've got to say. Got away with it, but it looked, if anyone's appealing then, fucking hell. And if there was a VAR. You probably got people saying, well, we've gone so strong today. We ain't really got a choice. Because when you think about it, we haven't really got a B team. Like, that's how stretched we are right now. And to be fair, the players who are on the bench, they do put the work in. For instance, Leander Dendoncker, I don't think he's been bad since he started playing again. I know we were like sort of saying, oh, we're going to get rid of him this month, which is fair enough. He probably does deserve his game time, but when he's played with us recently, he has not put a foot wrong, so fair play to him. But it looks like Chambers is going to be going. Don't know who's going to want him. I think, ideally the Championship would be a good place. But I'm not sure. There he is, Unai Emery, 9 major trophies as manager. Martinez is taking his time on the ball. As per, I do have to say, I went to McDonald's today, and I've never quite seen this before, but there's like a bit of a like a steep corner, and I was driving past it. I managed to just get just about around it because it's one of them you can easily scrape the side of your car, and then I was just coming out the shop and I saw this sort of mini. I just sort of like I can scrape the side, and I'm staying quite a distance away, and I can even see the scrape from there, so you just know how bad it was. Oh, I felt so bad for him because it is such a tight squeeze. But yeah, it was quite bloody awkward after. So I just sort of waited to see their reaction after, and they got out of the car looking at it, and I don't think they could believe what they've actually just done to their car, but fucking hell. But we have a corner right now. I think if anyone's going to score first, it would have to be us. But I've got to say, defensively, they have been pretty good. Jacob Ramsey doing some defensive work for Villa. Lovely to see. Got to say as well, it feels like years since the bloody Premier League was playing. I mean, I do have to apologise for that match reaction against Burnley. Basically, me and Ben came around, we did our our yearly review of Villa, and I was just like, oh, let's just go for a drive. And I actually forgot Villa were playing at 3. I thought it was something like 5:30 or so, but we managed to sort of watch the game in at half time. So we didn't actually get to see the first half. We just looked at some of the highlights. So we do apologise for that. But yeah. Obviously, he could not be here today because he is doing uni shit. So fair play to him. Good luck to him in his final year. If anyone's wondering why I'm actually drinking this, I'm doing dry January. I thought I'd try it for a change. Um, might not be able to the whole month if I'm being honest, but I just thought, why not? So about 21 minutes has gone now. If I'm being honest, we look like we're going to score first, but it's a bit of a fucking boring game. That's all I can say. I mean, nice stadium, good fans and everything, but, you know. So we've got a chance here from Jacob Ramsey, just on the corner of the box. Anyone going to be there to help him? Fucking course not. Story of our season, like we need. If you ask me about transfers, because there is a video coming out soon, I think a striker, about in the 30s, one that's not going to be demanding all the game time with some of them. Because it does look like John Duran will be going on loan. I don't think we'll sell him. I think that would be a very stupid business. There's also. I was just about to say bringing Archer back, but that's the end of the season because Sheffield United will probably be going down. But yeah, I think we should bring in a striker 30 plus. Premier League proven, I don't really mind. I mean, Everton brought in that Beto. I didn't think he'd be playing as well as he is, but for a striker of his age, he's doing well. But yeah, at the time, there was a time where I was just thinking Luis Suarez. Just get him in. When you look at his age, he's probably like 37 now. Way too old. But then, we could easily just look in a championship again. There will be one. I can 100% see us getting a striker and a backup keeper and 100% a right back. But I would say we'll 100% get 2 players in. But I could see us getting about 4 in because we are in a title race. Let's be honest. Like no one says our name when they talk about the title race, and it really annoys me because, this time of year we're second. We're not like fifth. If we're like fifth or sixth, fair enough. But we're second. We're literally level on points with the current top of the table, Liverpool. Why are people not putting us in there? I mean, Aston Forza on Instagram today just posted about, I think he's an ex-Bayern Munich player who's like predicting who's going to win each league. And he obviously said Bayern Munich for that league. But he also said Villa for us, a fair play to him. But there's not many people out there saying Villa's going to do it. It's really annoying, but in a way, it's good because, we'll go under the radar for as long as we can. It's like Emery said, I think Emery keeps saying, until match 32, something like that. That's when we'll start talking about the title race. But when you see all the games there, you got Liverpool at home, which, if it's at home, we'll be loud as fuck for that one. And hopefully score a few goals against them because it is nice to get a win against Liverpool. That's 7-2. Beautiful. But, there's a few games coming in the season. I think our last game is Palace away, which is, if we were actually going to win the league and it's that Palace away, don't know how I feel about that one. I can't believe this game is only 25 minutes in. It is absolutely fucking boring. But I believe once we do score first, we'll score second. But it is nice to see a bit of football from Villa for once because it does seem like a long time since. I mean, it's only been like, I think the 30th. It was soon like the 30th. So around 5 days. So I don't know. Hello Ben, please add to title watch. Who is this again? Right, Balham. My name's Nathan. Oh, nice, hey Nathan. Yeah. Hello Nathan. What is that? What did you? I only went for a milkshake today. I am trying dry January. So I thought I'd be good. But yeah, at half time I will be adding that to the title. I initially had the stream set, but for some reason my camera wouldn't quite focus properly, so I had to do it again. So I do apologise for that. Would you be upset if somehow I lose today? No, to be fair, I said honestly, like if we lose today, it would be a bit. It wouldn't be embarrassing. It would be annoying. But at the end of the day, you got to look at the bigger picture, and you know what I mean. We're second in the league, got a good chance at the Conference League, so it's still happy days for us. I mean, I don't think the draws come out in the Conference League yet. I think that is in the next few weeks. There's a few good teams in there. I mean, Lille, Frankfurt, Besiktas, I think still in it. Genk. Some of them that dropped down. I think Ajax is in there. Olympiacos, Molde. So there's still teams to go against, and it's exciting. To be fair, I mean, the only team that sort of would be a challenge, I think, would be like Lille and Frankfurt. Could say Ajax, but they are a bit. They're on a bit of a decline at the moment. I mean, I know results have been better now, but still. And that's another good striker we should have gone for. Chuba Akpom, who is an ex-Middlesbrough player who went to Ajax. We should be going for him. Do have to say, we are having a lot of joy up that left flank. Not much going on the other side. I mean, when you look at our bench, there's more than enough to be winning this game convincingly. But no, it's just as you say. Like, I would not be disappointed if we were out of this one, because there's other things going on for Villa, and it's nice to say that for once. I was thinking to myself, like, if we go on and win the Conference League, that would be absolutely bloody amazing for us. Because you got to think, like, we've pretty much been in that top four for months now. We've been in that top four for at least 4 or 5 months. Soon, anyway, probably 4 months. But yeah, if we achieve Europe again and win the conference, that is a hell of a season for us, and it will probably be one of the best in 30 years. Just look at the chat. That Crystal Palace of South East England and Everton match on Thursday, so bad. Yeah, absolute dross. Didn't really get to see the red card, but I know there was a lot of talk around it. Would you consider a top 5 Champions League, perhaps, and win your conference? Sorry, I can't get my words out at the moment. Just got to keep that charm. You pretty much answered my question. Yeah, like, we're still not 100% sure if we get in Champions League as the 5th spot, but even if we're in 7th or 6th, it's just an amazing season. Like, just to be considered as a title contender is one thing, but to solidify yourself in them positions at the end of the season, amazing. And I can understand if we are, like, come the end of the season, we're still looking like a title contender, but we do end like 6th or 5th, and people are a bit disappointed. I can understand that, but then you got to look at the bigger picture, like where we've been, what we've won, if we were to win the conference, and what we can do next season, because we'll be qualifying for Europa League anyway. So, trying to keep a chat on it, but I'm still new to this live stream thing. Imagine if Bayern don't win Bundesliga, though. It could easily happen. I mean, Bayer Leverkusen, they are looking amazing this season. I mean, we've been linked to, what's his bloody name? He's got an amazing name. I think Jeremy Frimpong. What a name, but what a bloody player as well. Look at his highlights. And his stats, amazing. But they do not want to sell just yet. And I don't think he wants to leave, which is fair enough. Yeah, let's get some questions. Let's get some questions. Just looking outside, it's absolutely pitch black. But yeah, some questions to add to the live stream, because at the end of the day, it's not the most entertaining game, but we might as well get some questions in there. But at least it's still 0-0. At least we're not conceding any stupid goals. I'll say, last game against Burnley, I think his name was Lyle Foster, the one who scored the second goal for Burnley. Good goal, to be fair. Gotta say now. If we drew that game or worse, lost it, I'll be saying something different, but still got the win, didn't we? Still yet to lose at home. Harry Kane will be upset if he goes trophy. Yeah, true. See the last comment. Yeah, what back is that? Just imagine if we get Frimpong. I know we're looking at Marcus Acuna, but I believe he's a left back. I wouldn't be against getting him in. I've seen some of his highlights as well. Plays with Martinez for Argentina. Brilliant player, but you know what I mean? It's one of them, do you want to do the business or not? And we've just had another good chance. Did it come off the keeper's hand? No. I thought he did. Or did it? Oh yeah, it's corner. Don't sound right back now. It would be nice to see Leverkusen win the Bundesliga though. I won't lie. Flowers in there. By the start of Wales, we all know. Yeah, I mean, I personally didn't think Harry Kane would have this sort of start. I thought he would have took his time a bit and then start scoring, but bloody hell, I know he's in double digits right now, but he's looking a player. And it's just worked well for him and Tottenham. Yeah, as I say, I mean, I do like Bayer Leverkusen. To be fair, it's only one of the only tops, one of the only shirts I haven't got. So I'll be looking to get one, but I do have a Bayern Munich shirt somewhere. Another chance from Duran, and it's a great save from the keeper. Keeper's not happy for them. Looks like we're growing into the game. We've got 10 or so minutes, 10, 12 minutes left, but we are growing into this game. So we have had 4-0 attempts at goal, as I've just said. Yeah, we should be putting something away now. But they've got a good chance right now, but Martinez has saved it. First save he's had to make today. I think that's just come off Rogers. I think that's his name. Yeah. Good chance from him. Alright, Balham, you take care, my friend. But if anyone else is watching, do leave your comments and I'll obviously be answering them, as this isn't it's not the most entertaining game, but at the end of the day, it's Villa, innit? I do have a corner, by the way. They're trying it now. I do have to say, they are trying it. Pushing their forwards into the box. It is the best way to attack us, though, if I'm being honest. Not going to look at that now. Ramsey's just gone down tackle, but no one saw it. That's one of the problems when you don't use VAR. But at least the ref's seen it now. But, you know, I am not complaining. Collins has been shown a yellow card. I'm not 100% sure why. But it is what it is, isn't it? Still got a shit ref. Like, this referee has been known to do some dodgy things against us. Bloody hell. I'm not even surprised that we haven't scored yet, to be fair. I mean, we're having the better chances. They've had one or two. But, yeah, it's just one of them, innit? Just thinking as well, like, it'll be... Oh, got a chance. No one wants to help Moreno once again. But just thinking how weird it would be to see our name being drawn into the next round. Because it hasn't happened for a while. Like, when we talk about competitions, the last one, coming out of the Carabao Cup, losing to Everton at home, how embarrassing. Like, I didn't play well that game, but it's just things like that that really annoy me, but, you know, it would be very nice to progress in this one. But Middlesbrough are making it very hard, which, you know, respectful for it. No, Zaz wanted to play in this game, and as he should, but I don't think his documents went through on time, which is quite sad, because I would have liked to see him play against us, to be fair. There's no doubt in my mind he would have blew score. Oh my god. I couldn't understand why Bailey's a bit fuming there. How was he not given that? Who's he giving the yellow to? He's been booked because he's complaining why there was no... When you look at this replay now, he's clearly pushed him straight... And then he steps on his foot. Nah, that's bollocks. That is bollocks. Prick. What a prick. This referee's a prick. Duran didn't get the right foot into it, but that was definitely going to be a thunder bastard if he did. I'm a bit stunned actually how that wasn't given as a foul. shows you're not even allowed to ask the question. Because if you do, you're going to get a yellow. So yeah, that was the only bit of like entertainment from this first half so far. I'm a bit like, I don't know. I don't actually understand how he's not seen that. I mean, he's followed through at the end of the day. He's followed through from a push and he's clipped him clearly on the foot. We all know how painful it can be on a cold night when studs are in your foot. It's one of the most horrible feelings or sensation ever. Now I'm beginning to get a bit fuming. Now it's just, this ref. Like I think I said it before on the channel when we've been against someone in the we've been against someone in the Premier League and he's been officiating it. He's one of them. He likes the eyes on him. He likes the attention. And there was a few comments on that video I did, and it's this ref. I'm not sure his name, but this guy, he can be a right scumbag. Bailey is on the ball now. I'd love him to get a goal right now, but he does not quite assist it properly from then on. And Leander Dendoncker recovers the ball. Be a good time to score a goal if you ask me. Just to get the sting out. I mean, right, we've got a corner. That's good enough for me right now. Since a goal right now. Don't know why he's blowing his whistle then. If someone offside, I'm not sure. Yeah. Ugh. Is Michael Salisbury? I think that is his name, yeah. I think that's his name. That does ring a bell. Tell you what though, he's a right fucking idiot. He's just, you know, Mike Dean, when he was a referee, he definitely had personality, but with this guy, it's like he just likes the eyes on him. He likes the attention. That's bad for a ref. He's just giving pointless yellows for no reason. Bailey is obviously going to be frustrated nothing got given for that then. And they've just had an amazing attempt at goal, but he's absolutely scuffed that chance. That could have been 1-0 Middlesbrough then easily. We're a little bit lucky, but as I was saying, Bailey obviously gets fouled with a push and then the guy follows through on his foot, and that feeling when studs touch your feet on a cold night like that is, don't want to talk about it, but you can tell why he'd be frustrated. But it just shows you're not even allowed to ask the question without getting a yellow, sorry. It's disgusting. So we have half a minute left of game time in the first half. So I'll just talk about my thoughts on this first half, and then we'll probably just have like a 2-minute break or something. There's not been a lot going on. But we're still in it, aren't we? I can't believe I'm saying it because how bad our recent history in this cup has been. But, you know, Emery's here. He's broken records. Beat Man City, Arsenal, same week. I'm sure he can get us out the first round of the FA Cup. So that is half time now. It's alright. It's alright. There's not much in it. If anyone was going to lead the game, it'd have to be us. But they've had their chances as well, which is fair enough. I think a 0-0 definitely shows how boring the game has been so far. But, you know, I think we will put a few early subs on in the next half. Whether it is Watkins, because Duran's having these very limited chances. I think Moreno's definitely getting in the box a lot, but no one's there to help, obviously get a goal and all that shit. Leon Bailey's had a few chances, but, And also Ramsey by. He's been very active in this game. It's nice to see, but, there's been a lot of talk on Twitter about Ramsey as well, like since he's been out injured. He has not been that player again, which it happens. It's happened a lot. Like the one example I can use as on the top of my head, Ross Barkley a few years ago for us. Amazing to start out with. Scoring his debut against Liverpool, the 7-2. Scored against Leicester the game after. And then I think he got injured against Brighton, and after that he just wasn't the same player. So it does happen, so I'm not going to criticise Ramsey. He will definitely come back into form because we know what player we've got there, but, we have to give some of the players benefit of the doubt sometimes, but all in all, we've definitely kept ourselves in the game, I guess you could say, but, it'll be nice to score a goal, but it's just been one of them boring first halves. Sorry if it looks a bit weird right now. I'm just looking at all the camera angles you can do. Sorry, guys. I'm just looking. This is like the first time I've ever done a live, so I do apologise if it looks a bit weird right now. I'm just looking through all the stuff you can do. Check on here. I do apologise if it's moving. It's just a tripod I'm using. Right. I am back. Thinking I. Nah, if we have a replay of this, I will not be happy. Only because how boring it's been. It's just been boring. Do you think Middlesbrough can beat Chelsea over 2 matches? over 2 matches. Do you mean like? I think. So I'm not still not sure how the Carabao Cup works. I'm not sure if it's. I think if it's at Middlesbrough, they have a huge chance. Like I'm still not sure if they're using the full starting 11 against us. Would I rather lose or play a replay? That's a good question. Because if you lose, you're out of another competition. But if you have a replay, you can use your fringe players, can't you? Middlesbrough have the League Cup semi-final match, as we know. Yeah. I think I'll win that. I do think I'll win that. To be fair, it's just one of them. Like, Chelsea just such an inconsistent, boring, weird, strange setup. They're just really strange to watch. I mean, we can talk about the money and everything, but they just cannot play football. UEFA Conference League, the hope to win this. Yeah, that's just, when Emery talks about his objectives and like what is, the most important, 100% is the league, but it is also winning a trophy this season. Like, we can actually do it. Michael Carrick started well at Middlesbrough. He needs time and everything. Yeah, he does. Like, when we're talking about like ex-players, like good players, for instance, Gerrard, Rooney, Lampard, Carrick, Neville, or even Roy Keane, Carrick's something amazing. Like, he's been very, very good. You can make an argument for Lampard. Like, I don't think Lampard's the worst manager. I mean, his first season at Derby County wasn't bad at all, but I'm not sure. Like, 100% give him time, because he's been the best manager there for a bit. Ipswich are there also. Ipswich, it would be a hell of a season for them if they do go up. Bit strange if they do, in my opinion, because of how good the players. Like, I did not expect this from them. Wayne Rooney did so bad at your rivals. Yeah, he did that bad where I wanted him out, because in a sense I do want Birmingham up there. I do want Birmingham to be in the same league as us, so we can thrash them each game. Do you think Wayne needed time, or nah, he had to go? Like, I thought, my thinking was, he'd get the January transfer window. He would entice, fairly good Premier League players, like not big like that. Like, coming to the end of their time, basically. Like, probably fairly older ones, but now he's gone. It's just a very strange time to sack him, but it was the right thing to do. We all know the Football League is there is everything, every league, everything is getting competitive in football. Like, the Premier League recently is just, I've never seen it like this before, where everyone's beating everyone. Like, for instance, you've had Luton get a draw against Liverpool. You've had Sheffield United get a draw against us. You've had Luton beat Newcastle. You've had us beat Man City. It's crazy. Walsall in League 2 sometimes goes to... Sorry. What skin has just gone off? Sometimes goes up to League 1. Walsall, I've been watching them. It's not the best game to watch, but, it would be nice to see them go up a bit. But, yeah, 100% like League 1 to Premier League has got way more competitive. Yeah. Do you think Wrexham hype is good or bad for football in UK? My thoughts about Wrexham is they've had so much coverage, because obviously their owners are like American actors and all that. What I think about that is, what happens if they don't go up this season or next season? I genuinely think them owners will just leave. They'll be like, there's nothing to like. There's no clickbait anymore, so we'll just leave. That's what I think will happen. Wrexham and Notts County have to promoted. Wrexham and Notts after pro could go to League One low-key and why it didn't. I think Notts County have just sacked. No, sorry, not sacked. Got rid of their manager, and I think their manager's off to Swansea. I hope it's not true because I do like watching Notts play as well. And also, to the other comment there, I wish I can keep these comments on. Why would it? City didn't need any help from it. Nah, there'll always be shit. Birmingham City will always be shit, whatever they do. I haven't seen the result today. I know the last time I saw the result, they were beating Hull, but at the end of the day, I will say I know I'm a Villa fan, but I'm happy Rooney's gone because it's just I don't know. It's just so about it. It just pissed me off big time. I mean, their previous manager, Eustace, I think he is a Villa fan, and you know what he did there was quite remarkable. But I think it's one of them. It's a name in it. If the name's not big enough, they will just get rid of you, even if you're doing good, which is bullshit, by the way. Burnley and Sheffield to me are definitely down. Yeah, true. So the thing with Luton, if they have a fight about them and everything, which could help. I will probably be doing my final Premier League predictions soon. And I'll say right now, Luton are staying up. And the reason is for that, Andros Townsend, for them to sign him on for a long term is crucial. Because, you know, not only did he get him the win against Newcastle with his goal, he's just been instrumental in every game he's played. And he's been a very good sign for him. So has Ross Barkley, so has Nakamba, Sammy Lakonga. And if they can just recruit a few more Premier League proven players, which they can, because I think their own is probably thinking now, like, shit, we've actually got a very good chance of staying up now, which none of them probably thought. Go for it. Because I would absolutely love Luton to stay up. What an amazing away day it is for everyone as well. Like, when you're thinking about old stadiums, that is one of the best stadiums I've seen ever. Andros, Ross Barkley, and they have good experience. It's true. Like, Ross is like in his 30s now, and he wasn't playing this good with us. So fair play to him. And even if he is just playing that well to get a better move, got to keep him up, so fair enough. But they've got other good signings. Ogbene, Adebayo is someone I highly rate. Luton Town, they have a proper League 2 stadium in terms. No, that's true. But I like it. We need to be seeing things like this in the Premier League. Like, I know it's the biggest league in the world. You want stands sold out and all that, but when you look at Luton, always sold out. That away end is rocking, and I know it's only Diddy, but it's just amazing. I can't wait to go there. I mean, I'll say it, but I'm a bit nervous to go to Luton because it's such a small, compact stadium. But sometimes that can help them. So that will be a tough game because they've got some bloody good results there already. You know, win against Newcastle. Yes, they have been on shit form, but still it's Newcastle. Drawing against Liverpool was big. Just very nearly getting a draw against Man City was big. Is that a Vodafone thing behind you? A Vodafone thing? This? This is a... Oh, batteries ran out. Nice people that live in Luton Town, so... Just went off quick again. Be nice to the people who live near Luton Town Stadium. Exactly. Yeah, they're staying up for me. Actually, I'll say I'm relegated right now. Sheffield United will be rock bottom, even though they've just signed Barrett and Diaz. Second half's on the way, by the way. Yeah, Barrett and Diaz, class signing, someone that I probably still would have gone for. Burnley definitely next because they're just so inconsistent and just poor. And then see that last place is a tough one. Like you could say Everton, you could say Luton, you could say Nottingham and so on, or Palace. But I'll probably say Brentford. That's only if they sell Tony. Could you imagine living on the street near Crystal Palace or Luton? Be an experience, 100%. I mean, if you live outside Villa Park, you'll know about it. You look forward to the walk in Luton away end. Yeah. Well, I've seen videos of it. It's just literally walking. You're walking up and you can see in people's gardens, which is just... There's just something about it, really, that's really interesting. Like, I don't give any disrespect to it because I like how old it is and you know, it shows like a typical British stadium. Like, you know, you got Everton moving, you know, this seafront. I think it's next to the sea anyway. Their new stadium. And, you know, you look at their stadium right now, which, you know, Goodison Park is one of the oldest. Then you got Burnley's. You know, it's just stadiums like that I like, because it's just an old-fashioned stadium. And that's how it should be. But, you know, if anyone ever said, look, Villa are moving to a bigger stadium, we're going to have 60,000 plus, I'd say absolutely not. I'm all for building Villa Park up now. Not sure if it's still going to happen, but never move from Villa Park because that is home. And if they ever did, we'd do a petition and, you know, make sure the fuckers pissed off. But, yeah. I only want Luton to stay up for one season to Sky Premier League money. That's a good point, to be fair. It will help gain money to save for new stadium for release. Do you think they should make a new... I don't think they should. Honestly, I think they... It's hard to say, actually. Because they probably should. Because I think they would do better with more fans. And they definitely have more fans than they have there. The capacity there is very low. I can't say off the top of my head. But, you know, if you were to make Luton Town bigger, you're definitely going to have to tell everyone around there to move out of their houses, because the houses are literally embedded into the stadium. So it's one of them, you can't really do much about it, sadly. Are you for Aston Villa making steady build up? I was talking about this with someone earlier. I mean, I want the plans to go ahead, but we've had a chance. And it's just gone over the keeper's head. It is a corner. But, yeah, I think the reason they're not going with it now is because our form's so good. But at the end of the day, when is it not going to be good? When are we going to be on a decline? So you got to do it as soon as you can. No, we'll probably have like 30,000 in attendance. But it is what it is, isn't it? But I'll definitely be sorting all the corners out. That's one great way of getting more fans in the stadium. I think that's just what they should do. Just fill the corners out. We've just scuffed another chance in from Matty Cash. Is it 1,000, I believe? Yeah, I know Bournemouth is definitely down there. I'm not sure if it's 10,000 or not. Yeah, I think Luton is 10,000. I like it. And their fans as well, amazing. I've got a lot of respect for Luton. It's like every season, I'll have... Obviously, I'm a Villa fan, but I'll give a little bit of support to a promoted side. So, you know, like last season it was Nottingham. Season prior, or whatever it was, Brentford. Obviously not anymore because Brentford are fucking arseholes now after what they did last game. But obviously this season is Luton. Just looking into Emery's eyes right now. Fucking hell. Is it something like that from what it is? Yeah, it is. I think it is 10,000 at Luton. It looks about 10,000 as well. But I'm just looking into Emery's eyes, and he's just. He doesn't look disappointed. He's just like. Just giving that look like, yeah, fair enough. Doing alright. Which we are doing alright, to be fair. I won't lie. Ooh. Also, I was meant to say as well, on Instagram, I have said every video, every instant match reaction, I will be doing shout outs at the start of the video, so be sure to watch that. The start of the video against Everton, because I did promise that, and I didn't do it for the Burnley one, so I do apologise. It's just one way of giving back to all the fans watching the channel. I don't understand some Premier League fans who say Luton would go down. I always thought even in playoffs, there was a togetherness and a fight with the team, so Luton have to continue getting results. Like, they have everything like you'd want in a football team, to be fair. Oh. Inches. I think that was off Conza's head. He's gone out for a corner, but as I was saying, Luton have an amazing manager, Rob Edwards. He has a love for that club. Amazing die-hard fans, which, even if they go on like a 10-20 game run of like not winning, I don't think they'd sack their manager, because it's just one of them it's one of them situations they're in, and yeah, I just got a lot of respect for him, to be fair, and I can't see him going down. Yeah, I really cannot see Luton going down. I mean, they've just got to act quick in the transfer market. From watching them, I think they could definitely do with another centre back. Obviously, sad that Lockie is out now after what happened to him. Speedy recovery for him. Hopefully, you know, it looks like he's doing well now. I think they could also do with a winger, potentially another midfielder, because I'm not sure where Nakamura is. I ain't seen him for a few games, so I'm not sure if he's injured or not. I don't think they really need a striker either. But just get Premier League proven players, and I'm sure they'll stay up. They can have Chambers if they really want. But no, you're doing a lot, doing a match reactionist. Luton will either be 18th or 17th. Yeah, it won't. I think the highest Luton can definitely achieve is 15th. Because of everyone down there. But I'm looking at the likes of Brentford right now, and I'm just thinking that there's just something not right there. Well, I know they've got the injuries and everything, but it matters if Tony comes back, which I think he will play a few games, but he won't. I don't think he'll stay. They can have Chambers from Aston. Yeah, I'm all for that. Or even Dendonka. Or even Iraq Boona. Yeah, I mean, when you think about it, that would actually be quite a good signing. You know, he is a centre-back, isn't he? So... And he has been known to drift into other positions. Yeah, it's not a penalty, kill. How that? Beautiful. The game is now definitely on the way. Chances from both teams, to be fair. Centre backs in the Premier League. So yeah, no, it's a good question. Like we know we're gonna get rid of him. I just think it's gonna be a bit hard to get rid of Chambers, to be fair. Because when you want to buy a player, you want somebody who has been playing through it. He has not played one game for a while now with us. I think the last one was, it was the draw against Mostar a while back. So yeah, I'm not sure. We've got a good chance for Moreno right now. Is that a penalty? No. To be fair, it did not look like a penalty. Thinking off the top of my head as well, Courtney Horse has come back into full training with us. Now, as much as I'd like him to stay, it would be a brilliant loan spell if he was to go to Luton, because they are in need of a centre back and all that. Yeah, to be fair, when you think about that, that should be quite good business for both teams. Like, I'd love to keep a course. I mean, I think there's definitely still a space in our team for him. He's definitely a great option off the bench. We need a goal, even if it's from Borough. Just gotta wait until we get some players on. I do apologise if the stream isn't too entertaining. At the end of the day, it is what it is, isn't it? I'm sure if Ben Law was here, we'd have a right laugh, but he's obviously doing uni work, so good luck to him. But we've got a lot of plans in the summer for the channel, don't worry about that. I don't think Unai wants a replay either. Nah, he wouldn't. Just imagine if we actually do have a replay of this. I was watching Mark Aldridge earlier, and there was someone commenting on his channel saying that teams like Aston Villa, Man United, and like top Premier League sides, we hate replays and all that. It's just a fitness thing at the end of the day. I mean, when you look at the stats, you got more chances of injuries and all that shit. So wouldn't you rather the game play out from the one game? Why would you want to play the same game because the first one ended in a draw? If you think about it, it makes no sense. I don't find it interesting as a Liverpool supporter. The Aston Villa owners buying the team from Muno in Spain. Unai in Spain, I didn't know. Yeah, Joe, I can't actually name the team off the top of my head, but it's just that it shows, if they're doing that, then that he is here for the long haul, which is very promising. Good chance in. Leander Dendoncker has a nice spit on the ground then. Unai is from Future Bilbao. What? Future Bilbao manager. I mean, I won't lie, for Christmas I did receive a Bilbao, I'll pronounce it, shirt, which, you know, is beautiful. Nice Castor, for once, did the right thing with the shirt, and I thought, you know, it's a beautiful shirt, to be fair. So I thought I'd just show everyone that. Beautiful. But yeah, talk about Unai, I do believe he is here for the long haul. He's just basically engraved his name into Villa. And I'm sorry, but I absolutely fucking love it. Oh, let's see what's going on outside. It is absolutely pitch black. Looks like Middlesbrough having a little bit more joy than us. That definitely went out then. Good evening. I think it is interesting how Unai. I think it's just written in the stars, isn't it? It's definitely written in the stars. And I'd just love him to win the Conference League with us. If we have a replay of this, I'm not going to do an instant match reaction. Because it's just like, there's not really much you can say about this one. It's just, we've had chances and everything, but you can't get away from the fact it has been quite a boring game. And you want to be scoring goals in these. If I'm being honest, I don't know how Conza went down then. At the end of the day though, Saturday night, watching the Villa, can't go wrong. Right. Oh, referee! Referee! How's that? What? Oh my god. Right, they're showing the replay of it. How is that not a foul? But they instantly give it to Ramsey. See, when Emery does reaction like that, you know that's bullshit. He was stopping a goal-scoring opportunity then. It's a foul. So when I say this referee is all about himself, he's all teeth and hair, I mean, this guy is up his own arse. He loves the attention. Hopefully that adds some fire to the game now, because, you know, I just think we need our subs on. I felt the Crystal Palace of South East London Everton goalless match was so boring, so bad. Could be the same bloody game, though. Middlesbrough were unjust. Oh my god. We've had 10 corners to 2. That shows control from Villa. Impressive. But we just need... Oh my god, a few deflections in. We just need to... I think it is time for a few subs. I can understand why he ain't put no one on. Because, you know, at the end of the day, no one's fatigued, are they? but it is nice to rest a few more players. Do you think Saudi Arabia, a developing league... do you think Saudi Arabia, a developing league with a problem for the summer in January, they are trying to complete, as we know? I don't know how I feel about it, to be fair. I think anyway, Digne's been linked with one of the clubs. Give it a few years, I think they will just be dominating, sadly. But I'd rather that going on than a Super League where they're taking the so-called top 6 out of the Premier League, which would be absolutely bullshit, by the way. But it's evident it doesn't even matter what a fan thinks, because it's the pay-per-viewers, it's the streamers who are gonna benefit out of everything. So yeah, I think it's all bullshit that if that was ever to happen, which I don't think it would. But I'd rather this Saudi league progress, because, you know, we're keeping what we... At the end of the day, if players want to go there for millions, let them. But we all know what sort of football... Like the FA Cup is one of the most historic competitions there's ever been. The Premier League as well. The Champions League. So you want to keep all that, don't you? We're just getting a bit sloppy at the back, if I'm being honest. But, you know, Dendoncker is definitely trying his best to get out of this sloppy situation. Hands the ball to Moreno. Moreno's driving as he should. There's no urgency. There's no urgency. I don't watch them either. The FA Cup has its upsets. Maidstone non-league today against... Oh, Maidstone won. Fair play. Yeah, that's what I mean, but it's just what... That's just... My point is, it's historic. It's been here for ages, so how people can come together and say, oh, we're going to make a Super League and only have all the best teams, well, it's bullshit. No one watch it, no one wants to watch it. Some will say if Aston Villa go out the Middlesbrough way, it would be an upset. Oh yeah, 100%, it would be an upset if Middlesbrough beat us, but... we've had a good chance in it. It would be an upset, but... I don't know. I just think, like, we should be winning this convincingly. And it looks like we've got 4 subs on. It includes... just all of them, but definitely Zaniolo and Diaby are looking to come on in. Zaniolo, Louise, Watkins, Diaby. Yeah, impact subs. Big impact subs. Then Donker, Bailey, McGinn, and Duran off. Fair enough. Oh, I can see how Watkins got right now. How are Arsenal a big team, even Aston Villa? This is what pisses me off about Arsenal. No, when we talk about this title race this season, everyone's saying either Arsenal or Liverpool and obviously Man City. But they're not saying our name. But when you think about it, why are Arsenal up there? Because they nearly won it last season. They had a 13-point lead and they still blew it to Man City. They nearly won the Europa League but lost in the final. They've been out the Champions League for however long, and they're only just doing well now. They're back in it. So what are people basing their opinions on for them to be winning the league this season? I have absolutely no bloody idea. Like, yeah, you can make the conversation for us as well, absolutely, but, you know, it annoys me when people are saying a nearly club's going to do this and that. It's not going to happen. They're a bottle... They're just bottle jobs, that's all they are. What Aston Villa missed Adama Traore. Adama, I think you mean Bertrand. He's off to Aston. They did show like the list of Afcon players, and we're only missing Bertrand Traore, and obviously Man City have no Afcon players. But when you see like the likes of Liverpool missing Salah, and also Endo Watoro, I think that's how you pronounce his name, it's going to take a toll on them. But it has absolutely no effect on us because Bertrand Traore just has not played for us this season, which is a bit sad because I think he can add into our game. Like when we first initially signed him in that season, I know it was COVID season, he scored like 10 goals and like 5 or 6 assists, so there is a player there. Arsenal personally did bowl it last season. They were top so long. Liverpool showed last season they can compete with Liverpool. No, 100%. Like they can compete with big teams like us, and I will say like us because I think we're definitely making our name in the top 6 now. But yeah, it's just when it comes to them big games, Arsenal do bottle it. Like I know they play well at Anfield, but they also played bad at Fulham. They also scuffed it against West Ham at home. They didn't beat us, so yeah. I'm going to say right now, Arsenal will not win the league. I do believe it is out of us, Liverpool, and even Man City. Tottenham definitely have a good chance at top 4, but yeah. Matty Cash is just having a few words with one of the Middlesbrough players then. I'm not sure what that was over, but yeah, it looks like Matty Cash also has a fresh trim, fair enough. Looks like he's gone for the Jack Grealish. So what it was, their player put a hand to his head, which you can understand, but you can definitely tell the players who have just come off the bench are having a massive impact straight away. We got enough time to get something. I think Arsenal celebrate a point like a win at Anfield. Yeah, like I think anyone who goes to Anfield these days, getting a point is massive. Like when we got a point last season, that was huge. Like if you look back at my match reaction for that game, I was absolutely happy with that. But I think as I said earlier, when we go against Liverpool at home, it can be a completely different game. Hopefully by that time we're still unbeaten at home. I mean we took out some giants at home like Arsenal, Man City. We've still yet to have like the likes of Newcastle and Tottenham at home, Chelsea and that. Chelsea aren't that much of a threat. Man United not much of a threat, even though we lost at Old Trafford. But it's a different story when it's at Villa Park. So hopefully we can just keep that run going. Yeah, definitely a foul. Yes, Belgium tries. What do you think? Yeah, I think Traore needs to go, to be fair. I mean, he ain't really doing much for us. And I just want the best for him, to be fair. And talk about the away form. It's alright. Like, I know we lost to Man United, but we can definitely do better. I'm looking at the squad and I think we do just need some new life. I think right back would definitely be a great solution. And if it was Frimpong, I would be absolutely ecstatic. But it's obviously not going to happen in January. I think we've got a very, very good chance in the summer. It's definitely a free kick to us. That was very bad. We're trying to get a yellow, but he's just not giving any yellows to Middlesbrough today. This referee's a twat. Yeah. Yeah, well, at the end of the day, we're going to do our research the next few days, do a transfer update, But when you look at it, there's not really been many players linked to Villa right now. And we are that sort of club who would definitely get players in and we'll announce it just like that, and no one's had any links whatsoever. And I love that. Like when we did it with Danny Ings, who else? We've done it with a few players, to be fair. I mean, Moreno was quite instant, to be fair. Coutinho happened quite instantly. But, you know. Another good chance at our goal, but we're getting a corner right now. I think we're definitely in it for a goal. It's got to happen very soon now. Got about 14 minutes. If we can take a last minute winner from this, I will be very happy. Go Lewis. I do want to say as well, like, I don't look at teams like, say, like going against Middlesbrough today. I know they're in a lower division, but I look at it as form. Like, yes, it's easier in the Championship and all that, but still, if they're going on good form, they're going to be a harder opposition, aren't they? So I think it's one of them, like, in the mindset of the players that Emery's implemented into their brains. Just respect each and every one of your opponents. Another good chance. This referee just doesn't know what he's doing. Danny Ings linked with Wolves, West Ham. I think Danny Ings would be great at Leicester, if I'm being honest. Middlesbrough in the top 10 somewhere, I think. Middlesbrough, great chance of coming up. But I think my three to come up would have to be Leicester. Leicester's definitely coming up. But I'm going to go wild and say Southampton, Ipswich. I think Leeds would just miss out. Coventry would be in the playoffs, I reckon. Good chance from Watkins, but he just doesn't get that final touch. Yeah, I think Leeds would just miss out. Coventry would get playoffs, but just miss out. League One, I think Bolton will come up. Sorry, and I think Luton will get playoffs as well. No, not Luton. Sunderland. Shit, they are in. Oh my god. We're making it hard for ourselves here. Another fight breaking counts. Just, I've said it before, I don't like it. Just get on with the game, stop having little one-on-ones. What? What? I'm so confused why Zaniola's getting a yellow for no reason. That's weird because I've just been looking at Zaniola, and then next thing you know, he literally had no. He's had no touch on the ball. He ain't done nothing. He's not even anywhere near the ball. He's had a yellow for no reason. That is so bad from the ref. Do you think the same amount of teams going up and down is bad for football? I think it is quite bad, to be fair, but I just want new life. I mean, that's why I want Ipswich to come up, because it's just someone new to go against in the league. So when Luton were looking like good, like Coventry last season, I was like, I'd love to have one of them. Have you heard of Stuttgart's French striker? I haven't actually. I would take a striker. I really would. And it looks like we will. Louise has a good chance here. I don't know what we're missing here. I think it's like a Buendia we're missing. Oh, Diaby has a great chance and he scuffs it again. We've literally got 9 minutes. I've heard of that name as well. I think Arsenal links with him. If I'm right. Why is Musa playing in this cup match? I don't know. I think it's intention from the manager. He wants to win this, which is good. They're putting their 3 players on right now. The weird thing about this, they haven't had to do too much against us to keep it 0-0. So while the players taking this seriously, like, who knows, but... Excuse me. Garassi has a release clause too. I need to do my research on players like that. But I think he is linked with Arsenal. 17 mil for someone who scores that many goals these days is a bargain. Well, you got the likes of what's his name? Osimhen. They want how much for him, and Silly and Mbappe. It's bullshit. The sad thing about players are the better players get, it's just how much more they're going to cost. Seems possible Garassi will move, for example. I think Arsenal do need a striker, because their front three recently has just not been doing anything, and if they really want to be total contenders, which I think they'll just bottle at the end, but they just need a proven striker. Oh my gosh! Oh, fucking hell. I thought that was in. Zaniola. Yards out. Yards. We're talking far out. That looked like a great challenge. Oh. The bad thing about that is it deflected, and if it didn't deflect, that was going in. Zaniola, another player, looking a better player at Villa right now. Still cannot believe Bayern wants a Tottenham player again. Tuchel wants him. Ivan Toney to Arsenal, I don't think will happen. Would you keep Zanny on permanent? It's a good question, to be fair. I mean, Zanny, a lot of people were saying that they'd like him to be recalled back to Galatasaray because he hasn't really performed well. And I think give him time, because recent games, like the last 4 games, he has been progressing, and I like what I'm seeing. Like, he scored his first goal in Europe for us, and then the next game he scored the equaliser against Sheffield United, which we needed. I heard Ivan is an Arsenal fan. That is all. I think he is an Arsenal fan. But for how much he'd cost Arsenal in January. I just can't see him doing it. But if you want to win the league, it's them players you do need. But don't think he'll be like. I don't think he'll be like Kane, where he just hits the ground, he's just scoring each game. I don't think that'll happen. And fair play to Kane, by the way. Like, I won't lie, I did not like him at Tottenham. And it's not just because he's always like a dive and all that. It's just the fact, like, he's obviously a great player. But for him to be at Tottenham not winning trophies is diabolical. We've got another corner. We have literally about 5 minutes left. Brentford do sell players. They sold a few to Aston in the past. I mean, strikers from Brentford, Constance from Brentford, been absolutely sensational for us. I mean, everything they do, they leave everything on the pitch. That's one thing I've noticed. I mean, Watkins, for instance, never has a shit game. He might have a quiet game, but he will never have a shit game. Yes! Come on! Matty Cash, who would have thought it? Go on, Villa! Come on! I have no idea how that went in. I want to see a replay because I was watching that. I was like, no way is that going in. Come on! Oh, and he is giving it to the Middlesbrough fans. Looking at a replay now. Oh, and he hits it from a distance. Love to see it. Go on, Cashy. Minor deflection in there, to be fair. Wow, we're actually winning an FA Cup game for once. We have to talk about Raheem's chance for Chelsea against Wolverhampton. What should he have done? Pass and squat this. Around the keeper. To be fair, I didn't watch that game, but I do know that him and Jackson were rated the worst players in that game, so it tells you something, don't it? Do you miss Aston Villa's Jota? The Polish Cafu, Matty Cash, the fans call him. Jota? Yeah, I do remember him, actually. A rare Aston Villa win. We just need to hold out for this now. Yeah, Jota. I'll just stay outside. I keep hearing noise outside. I believe we got him from Blues. I think he retired after that, so I don't know what happened to him. Now, one thing I've learnt from Villa recently, anyway, when we're winning, you will see players go like this. Now, obviously, that just means calm down. We're in the game still, and even when we're 1-0 down, when we're losing, you'll see it. Dean Smith somehow got a miss move, and he was with Charlotte. Oh, come on. Look, at the end of the day, I've got to say this now. Dean Smith will always be loved by Villa. And I miss him. I do miss him, but look where we are now. We've got another chance here. But, yeah, I'll never, ever say a bad word about Dean Smith. I've never had a chance of meeting him, but if I ever saw him in public, I'd love to talk to him. Just say thank you. Because look where he's got us. Dean Smith to Charlotte players fight and win. To be fair, I know he's gone to Charlotte, but I don't know if they play any games or anything yet. I'm not sure if he was in attendance for the Burnley game. I'm not sure if me and Ben saw him in the crowd, but if he's having a good start, which I will look after this video, to be fair, and fair play to him. I hope he does wonders there. I think he's definitely been unfairly judged after Villa because, you know, with Norwich, he wasn't given the budget. And I know it's Norwich, but look at the team he had. He weren't great. Leicester, he was basically fighting a lost battle. They appointed him way too late. Should have kept Rodgers if it was that late on. And yeah, now he's at Charlotte. Sure will be good. Miss starts in February, March, time up to November time. Oh, is that when? Oh, MLS, right. So I'm guessing he's getting sort of like a pre-season right now. Yeah, all the best to him. As I say, I don't really know the MLS. But obviously I've seen pictures of Charlotte and all that. It looks like a nice little stadium. Might have to get a shirt, who knows. But Dean Smith is the man. Come on, lads, hold out. We literally have 3 minutes. Offside. Love it. Finally, a little bit of life in the game. Funny enough, the man of the match has gone to Tom Glover, the Middlesbrough goalkeeper, who has literally just conceded potentially the winning goal. You spoke to the Aston Villa owners over Chris. What is happening with Aston Villa MLS team? I'm not too sure actually. I'm not too I haven't really been reading up on what's been going on with all that, to be fair. I know Emery has a bit of an interest in it. And we need to stop him. Oh my god, he's in. We have just stopped him. I think he's just gone out for a corner. But, you know, Middlesbrough have played very well in this game. Not well as in, like, they deserve to win, because I don't think it's been that sort of game, but they've done well to hold out for as long as they did. The fans want to go for it, from what I'm seeing now. Try and get a draw. But that's good from the fans as well. But, yeah, just cover this corner. I think it just comes down to, like, you know, they've got bigger fish to fry as well. I mean, Chelsea's a big game for them because they can win it. You know, they've held out against us for how long? And we're a good side. So if you go against Chelsea and do the same, anything can happen. And there was me saying one of the weaklings in this squad was Matty Cash, and he's only just come out with the bloody winner. And I think full time is just about to be called. Well, that's it then. Aston Villa have finally won a game in the FA Cup since we got bloody relegated back in the 2015-16 season. That's crazy. It's a big win, mate. It is a big win. Are you for or against Aston Villa owners? A few teams, such as Unai's team, Portugal. I'm all for the owners literally buying as many teams as they can, because it means, like, we can, like, for instance, Vitoria, I think they're called. I think we're looking at one of their players, so, you know, we're linked with all. So I think it's a win-win. Middlesbrough need to score goals if they are to win. Take care. Was good to talk. No play today. Asking them to manage this professional away from home. Yeah, thanks for keeping us entertained in the chat, Balham. I do appreciate that one, mate. Yeah, it's just I'm just happy that we've done it. I mean, I'm going to see a draw with Aston Villa in it after winning the first round game for once. Amazing. But yeah, I think we're gonna end the live stream now. Everyone who has been watching or has watched bits of it, thanks for watching. No, it has not been the most entertaining, but we have got a 1-0 away win against Middlesbrough, clean sheet and everything. I don't think Middlesbrough fans or even the players will be too heartbroken because, as I said, they've got bigger fish to fry, and I do hope they go and beat Chelsea in the Carabao Cup and get to that final and maybe even win it. They've showed that they're a good outfit and potentially a good outfit to be in the Premier League next season by the way they played tonight. A few more additions in their squad, and I think they'll definitely be a very, very hard team to beat because they've been very hard to break down tonight, and it took a very, very big deflection to get the goal. So, respect to them tonight. And yeah, man, match probably would have to go with. I don't know. I'll just go with Kashi because he stuck his neck out. He doesn't really take kicks like that. And at the end of the day, he's got us to win, hasn't he? But yeah, hopefully we draw with someone great after this one and try and progress in this. So yeah, thanks for watching live stream, everyone. As I said, it wasn't the most entertaining one, but thanks for sticking around with us. And hopefully the next video we do on the channel is some sort of transfer update, because something's got to happen soon in a transfer window. We are linked to some players, but not many. But yeah, thanks for watching the video, guys. Probably won't do an instant match reaction because we basically just said everything and covered everything at the end of this video. And yeah, up the Villa, with pride of Villa. We'll see you in the next video.